Okay, so as I've learned from studying my last video and all that, I wasn't very loud or pronounced, so it's really difficult to hear what I'm saying. So I just gotta learn to put some balls on and not be so shy. So last night I spent New Year's completely alone, and it was pretty sad. It was the first time I ever spent New Year's alone, and I mean, I don't usually drink or do anything. I'm pretty straight edge. Um, and I mean, last night would have been pretty much one of the very few times out of the year that I would imbibe alcohol, but nope. Everybody had plans, or I wasn't invited, or I don't know. I felt very lonely. And I'm not one of those people that wears the clown shoes at a party, but my plans just got canceled at the last minute. So I made a New Year's resolution to go from 130 pounds, which is what I am now. I'm 130 pounds to 110 to 100 pounds by the end of this year. Hopefully within 6 months' time at the most, but there's not a whole lot else that I have planned for this year other than the basics. I can't make it a New Year's resolution to buy a car. I just have to do it. And just get shit done on my own. So I'm just gonna try to do something kind of as a social experiment for myself. Is lose a dramatic amount of weight. It's not that I feel fat or that I'm not very confident in my body or anything like that. It's that I just want to see if I could do it, and I think I can. I've already gotten some very good suggestions so far, as far as how to lose the weight, raw diet, vegetables, fruit, exercise 3 times a week. Um, very good suggestions. I'm thinking coffee, just black coffee or green tea, no sugar or cream or anything like that. And throwing up is cheating, or it's not good for my teeth anyway, so I'm not going to throw up, but also I don't intend on eating a whole lot of food in general. I think I'm just going to try to keep it to a minimum of maybe something the size of my fist in the morning, and that's it for the day. But also, I'm not going to go any more than a large meal once a day. I'm going to try to keep it to a bare minimum or a small amount. Also, I'm going to try to do a little bit of exercise every day, not just 3 times a week. Also, my wrist is getting better, and I can finally pull it out of the brace. As you can see, there's a large size decreasing in one hand over the other, and those are just the lines from the brace. But you can see how much smaller it got. It's an average 30% decrease, and my wrist is finally getting better after being broken so badly that I can finally bend it that far and that far, and as far as this, like, and that's it. with this wrist, I go like this and no problem. But it's going to take a while to get my range of motion back, which is a little scary because I know I won't be able to go back to work for a while. Winding back to some subject matter that I know I was intending to include in some of my YouTube videos, and that I told viewers that I would mention was bands from the site Metal Encyclopedia. And I think I want to start from, numbers and all that from A to Z, but there's just one band that really caught my attention last night, and I am a sucker for doom and sludge metal. Even though I like most metal in general, doom and sludge really slow, heavy, crunchy guitars and um, lyrics. They're kind of dark and all that. And Acid Bath is a very good band. I've liked them ever since I just turned 14. I've been a huge fan of Acid Bath. I can't I can't stop listening to Acid Bath. Agreed. I'll stop listening to them for a month and then I'll come back and I'll listen to them again. But they're one band that I just have not stopped listening to um, forever for the past 5 years. And I mean, they don't even have more than 2 albums. They broke up, unfortunately, because their guitar player. I mean, I'm sorry, get dyslexic. The guitar player was killed by a drunk driver, and so is so are his parents. They weren't intoxicated. The driver was. And I mean, I wish I could go out there and fucking kill this dude myself because that could have been a wonderful band. um, but aside from Acid Bath, a band that caught my attention was Adai, Adai, sludge slash doom slash stoner metal, very slow. I haven't been able to listen to a lot of their content, and if anybody has any of their content, it would be really good if you could share it with me because I want to learn more about them and more about what they've done or what they do. There just isn't a whole lot of information on them, and I mean, I know that sludge and doom and all that isn't necessarily as popular as thrash. So tell me a little bit more about this band if you can. Um, and I guess you'll see my progress as far as losing the weight goes. Also, try to give me some suggestions on how to lose weight without throwing up or doing drugs. Um, and that's about it. It is January the 1st, 2010. Oh, my cell phone is reading it's 2001, unfortunately. Um, let's see. Yeah, my phone is reading that it's 2001. Um, but, oh well. At least my computer knows what day it is. Um, so, see you later, YouTube users.